Typhoon Kalmaegi and Typhoon Fung-Wong did not just hit communities, they delivered a warning to the world. As COP30 unfolds, these storms have become symbols of how fast climate risks are accelerating and how unprepared many nations still are. This is not an isolated event. Across Asia and the Pacific, storms are growing stronger, faster, and less predictable. Scientists have warned for years that warming oceans fuel more intense cyclones. Kaelmagi and Fung-Wong are proof that this future is already here. Kaelmagi made landfall with destructive winds and record-breaking rainfall, flooding entire towns within hours. Roads disappeared, rivers overflowed, and thousands were forced to flee with only what they could carry. Fung-Wong followed closely behind, striking communities still recovering from previous storms. Crops were washed away, power lines snapped, and coastlines were swallowed by storm surge. Families who had finally rebuilt found themselves starting over again. What makes these storms especially alarming is timing. They hit just as global leaders gather at COP30 to negotiate climate ambition. But Kaelmagi and Fung-Wong are not waiting for negotiations. They are already reshaping lives in real time. The message from nature is simple. Delays are deadly. Each fraction of a degree of warming makes storms like these more frequent and more violent. And the communities most affected are often the ones least responsible for the emissions driving the crisis. Farmers across Southeast Asia have reported entire seasons lost. Rice paddies flooded with salt water, fruit orchards destroyed, fisheries disrupted for months. Food and water insecurity are now the next disasters waiting to unfold. Children are especially vulnerable. Schools become evacuation centers. Families are separated. Safe drinking water becomes scarce. Traumas linger long after the winds are gone. And while storms peak in hours, recovery can take years. Without strong climate finance, resilient infrastructure, and early warning systems, these storms will continue to break communities before they even have a chance to rebuild. At COP30, leaders are discussing adaptation funding, loss and damage support, and commitments to end fossil fuel expansion. Kaelmagi and Fung-Wong remind us that these decisions are not political preferences. They are matters of survival. The storms show that climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is happening now, reshaping coastlines, food systems, economies, and futures. The question is whether global leaders will act quickly enough to protect the people who are already living through the consequences. If we want a safer future, we must listen to what these storms are telling us. The world cannot delay climate action any longer. Kaelmagi and Fung-Wong are warnings. The next storms could be far worse. This is the moment for governments, businesses, and communities to choose a safer path. Because if we do not act today, the storms of tomorrow will teach us again, but at a far greater cost. You've been watching Attributions Asia, where we track how climate change is shaping life across the region. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories connecting science and justice in Asia.